It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They go play action with Willis. And that is incomplete. Intended for Trey Palmer. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Willis. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 71 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Thanks for score. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Baker going to give it to Irving. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brings it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down. Less than a yard.
They'll try it now with Irving. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The turnover on down.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He's still on his feet. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 88 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Mayfield going to switch things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Over the middle to Evans. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a Ibuka. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Real. 180! What's up?
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Alert!
He'll look to throw. is caught. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
180.
Irving will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Right. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker from a yard out. And the Buccaneers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal. At the 9-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 8-yard line.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Willis looking to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead here. They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check. 180. Regular.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. He completes it to Evans. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. That we're good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53.
A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. There you go, play action with Willis. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 78 yards. And the Falcons had 6 to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
17. set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Baker changing the play at the line. And again, it's Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Mayfield. And it's caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. And they'll run with Tucker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And now down 3 scores. I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity. Field goals, they're not going to cut.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
123 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Willis headed left off the option. A first carry for Tyler Algier to the 27-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Reload. Get it. Ready.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Go.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Malik Willis, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw, Mayfield. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to put. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ibuka. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Willis. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 9. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 147 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep. And a give to Robinson. Oh, the gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Offense set to begin their next possession. In this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
180.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
He was covered by
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
180. What's that?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
King.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
What's that?
Mayfield. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Hiking 18. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the